Virgo, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. So for those of you who are return viewers, you may have noticed that I have not posted since December 10th. I had to conserve my energy for myself as I went through a big transition. That being said, I'm back. I'm glad you're here. Virgo, let's knock this out. Okay. Okay, Virgo. So in your hopes, you're hoping for illumination on the choices that you have to make because you find yourself with too many of them. You have too many options. You have too many choices. There's too many ways in which to go around something. So you actually have to pick a set path. So you're kind of hoping that that path will just illuminate itself if you wait a little bit longer. It's interesting. Fears. This is, so the King of Cups is somebody who has a lot going on inside, but doesn't show it. It's a big poker face there, okay? And the Judgment card, there's a lot of different things that the Judgment card can mean, but paired with this, it kind of feels like you fear letting your guard down. Like you know that there's a decision that needs to be made. And if you make this particular decision, you know that you have to let your guard down. And that makes you nervous. There's something that you want to do, and there's something you want to move towards. But in order to do that, you have to open up. And that gives you anxiety. Like literally, like... As I picked these cards up, my other hand started shaking. It's too much. It's too intense. That's what I'm saying. It's too intense. What would actually have to be done to move towards this energy. So the reality of the situation is you're not strategizing and you're not choosing. So you're stuck. It almost feels to me, if I didn't know any better, Virgo, I would say, well, actually, I'm reading the cards, so I do know better. So scratch that. It feels to me like you want to make a significant change in your life, but you're afraid of the vulnerability that comes with that. You're going to lose a little bit of stability because you always do when you make change in your life. You're going to lose a little bit of finances because you always do when you make big changes in your life. And it's like there's this comfort that you're in that you don't want to leave, but you're wondering to yourself, how comfortable am I going to be if I stay stagnant? Like, how am I going to be happy 2-3 years from now, just stuck in the same energy? So moving towards new decisions, new people, new careers, new environments, you're like, oof, I'd rather just sit here and maintain my comfortability than go through what all of that is. You know, it's like you want to know the outcome before you make the choice. Life doesn't work that way. Sorry. So you're very, very cautious about the changes moving forward, and you're kind of standing your own ground. Again, this is exactly what this is. This is somebody feeling quite comfortable within their resources. But that's resources. That's health, that's wealth, and that's time management. Maybe the people that you spend your time with. There's no emotional fulfillment here. This is a comfortability. Here's where the emotional fulfillment comes in. You know, having that something that drive that passion inside that you can share with other people. That makes you happy. So don't get all caught up. You know my readings. My readings don't focus on love. My readings don't focus on finance. My readings focus on self-care. There's a sense of generosity here. You want to give other people the stability that you have. Okay? So I don't know if that's a personal relationship. I don't know if that's a work relationship. I don't know if that's your finances or you in a group dynamic. But what I do know is you want to know the outcome for sure before you take the chance. But what I'm telling you is that will never reveal itself because the outcome you're looking for requires taking a chance and then investing time. So you have choices. You know, you stay with what you know or you venture out. I myself, and I'm going to step away from your cards for a minute. Personally, myself, once I get too stagnant, I tend to get a little restless. So I tend to throw my world into chaos. It's always frustrating. It's always hard. But I do it. Because what I found is I have this little this little bubble of comfort, you know? And once I start to push myself out of my comfort zone, I recognize that that bubble grows with me. And sometimes when I push myself way out of it, I get a lot in return. But that's just me. Virgo, I'm a fire sign. Or I'm a fire sign. Virgo, you're an earth sign. You tend to be a little bit more cautious in moving forward. But here, you see a risk. And you want to know that you'll definitely get a reward before you take the risk. And I'm here to tell you, you'll never know. So you have a choice. You stay inside that comfort zone or you step out of it. There is no in between. And that's where you are right now. That's why this poker face is so necessary, because you're teetering that line. You're right on the edge of your comfort bubble. And you want to stick your toe out every once in a while, but then you pull it right back in. You want to push that envelope, but then you pull it right back in. You just have to make a choice. And it doesn't matter what choice you make because you'll have a journey either way. There's a lesson in both. There's success in both. You just have to choose. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. I'm glad I'm back, and thanks for stopping by to see me today. I'll catch you up next time.